Never knew that it could feel this way when you lie next to someone. You don't even need to play pretend, 'cause you find the way you are. I wanna know you better, give me every detail. I won't judge you, as you know. I could stay forever when you're lying in my arms. My heart is open, it just took some time. Now I just hope that you'd stay for a little while. You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while. So just stay for a little while.
I didn't think that I would find that someone who's as honest as you are. The way you make me feel at night when I am vulnerable and it's cold outside, but you make it alright. I wanna know you better, give me every detail. I won't judge you, as you know. I could stay forever when I'm lying in your arms.
My heart is open, it just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You'll fix what's broken when you make that smile.
So just stay for a little while.
So long when you go, and I can't get enough of you. So can't you stay a little while? I don't want you to.
Hey guys, so I wanted to just give you a quick little 2-week postpartum and newborn baby update. Today, my family left. I had family in town pretty much from the day she was born till this morning. So it's kind of our first day adjusting and just finding our new normal in our everyday life. She is on her first long nap of the day. It's almost noon and she's been probably sleeping for 30 minutes. As far as she is concerned, she has been the easiest baby so far, and I really don't want to jinx that, but she hasn't been fussy or colicky, or she really doesn't cry unless she's really hungry and you don't get her the bottle fast enough. But she is just so laid back when she is awake. She's pretty much content anywhere. She just kind of looks around and checks things out. She loves Miles whenever he's around and she's up. She's just follows him around with her eyes. It's so cute. So Miles is with his grandma today. I'm trying to keep his schedule as pretty much as normal as it was before she was born. And he would go to his grandparents' house twice a week. So it is a day for me to get my house back in order and just go to the grocery store. We have to run and get a bunch of things for the house. I'm so behind on laundry, so behind on cleaning. So that is what I'm gonna try to get done today. And of course, hang out and take care of my little miss. Oh, and she also lost her belly button stump yesterday. It came off in her little zip up PJs. So it's still not completely healed, where the stump came off. So I'm probably gonna wait another week or so. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that area before I can give her a regular sink bath, which I cannot wait to do. So I'm still gonna just do the sponge baths 2 to 3 times a week for now, until that area looks like it's completely healed. When she went for her first doctor's appointment 2 days after we were discharged from the hospital, they did test her jaundice because the doctor said she looked a little yellow, which I was very surprised about because when the pediatrician visited her at the hospital, they didn't say anything about her jaundice. They said she looked great. So when we went to her first doctor's appointment, I was surprised that they had brought that up. And testing for jaundice is not great. They have to prick their heel and draw some blood, and then that's how they get the bilirubin levels. So when they tested her, hers were in the very high range, and the doctor said if they don't get out of the high range that we're gonna have to be admitted back to the hospital, and that she would have to go under one of those special lights. So that really freaked me out. So we went back to be tested again the next day, and she told me just in the meantime, just make sure she's eating every 2 hours, even to wake her up at night to feed her, because that's what's gonna help get those levels down. So I did that, and then we went back the next day, they retested, and she was out of the high risk and in like the middle range. So it was trending down. So we had a follow-up appointment 2 days after that, and then it was in the low range. So we are good. She said just to keep an eye on her, and if she looked like yellow one day, to bring her back in, but I think we're fine and out of the woods. She definitely had her nights and days confused when she was born and when we first came home from the hospital, but that's really normal. And she was cluster feeding a ton the first couple days, waiting for my milk to come in, and apparently that was normal too. But that was all new to me because Miles went straight to the NICU when he was born. So by the time we brought him home, he was kind of on a schedule. So that was an adjustment for us, just realizing that, you know, newborns do like to cluster feed, and they don't just feed, get changed, swaddled, and then go to bed at night like Miles used to. I don't do the best with being low on sleep, but I feel like I've been adjusting pretty good, and it helps that my husband takes the first shift with her. So I try to go to bed around like 9-10 o'clock. She usually wakes up for her first feeding around midnight, and then usually by 2 or 2:30. Lately it's been like even closer to 3. She'll wake up for her second feed, and so that is when I take over, and I feel really well rested. It's nice to just have like some sleep in before you wake up for those shifts. From there, she'll usually wake up anywhere between like 5 and 6 a.m. and yeah, and then I put her back down, and then she's up by like 7:30, 8. So that's been her schedule, and she's just been adjusting really well. Postpartum for me has been so much easier this time around with a vaginal birth versus my C-section. It's just been a completely different experience. I would choose this route over the C-section any day. The first week that she was born, I did notice that my hormones were pretty crazy, just adjusting, getting everything back to normal. So I was more emotional than usual the first week, but I remember being the same way with Miles, and I knew, like, I just didn't feel like myself, and I recognized that and knew that that was a normal thing. So I kind of just recognized it for what it was and worked through it, because it's a huge adjustment just for your body, and yeah, like your hormones just need some time to regulate. And this week I feel so much better, just as far as like back to myself and just, you know, like my normal mental and emotional state, because it's really important that after you have a baby you keep an eye on that and just see how you're doing, and make sure you don't need to, you know, go see your doctor or anything like that. But emotionally, like postpartum, I feel really, really good week 2. And then as far as like healing goes, I feel completely back to normal. I do have to make a follow-up OB appointment in 6 weeks to like officially get checked out, but I don't even take any like pain meds anymore. I'm still wearing pads because, you know, there's still just like a normal period thing going on, but I haven't even used like the Tux pads or anything like that. Definitely the first week I used The icicle pads that the hospital gave me, those things were amazing. I did have to take my Motrin like clockwork because I was in quite a bit of pain that first week. The Tux pads were amazing. They were one of my favorite things. I took a couple Epsom salt baths, which felt really good too. But yeah, after the first week, I feel pretty back to normal, aside from just, you know, feeling like you have a period, which is kind of annoying. But besides that, it's been great. I'm able to walk around, go up and down the stairs, just do all of my normal activities, and that's been really nice, especially having 2 little kiddos. Yeah, we're just gonna run to Target right now.
Stay with me.
Stay for a little while.
Stay for a little while.
Hey, yeah.
My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while.
You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while.
My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You fix what's broken when you make that smile. Stay for a little while. Stay for a little while.
All right, so we just got back from Target. Hunter is in her swing. I just fed her. Hopefully she will be good there. She prefers when I hold her, and so do I, but I need to try to get some stuff done. I have been slacking so bad since she's been born, and I really don't feel bad about it because I am just soaking in every newborn snuggle. But I did want to show you what I picked up for dinner tonight. Since I have been in this like postpartum period, my appetite has been really low, and I really just want to like jump back into a healthy eating routine. So I'm just going to show you what I picked up to make for dinner tonight. It sounds really good and it's healthy, so let me show you what I got. So for dinner, I'm going to be making Korean rice bowls. And for this, we're gonna use ground beef, and then I'm gonna season it with like soy sauce, brown sugar, and a couple other things. I can leave the recipe down below for you guys. Also gonna be making some of this basmati, or wait, no, this is jasmine rice. And then gonna be using some avocados, topping it with green onion. And then this sauce just looked really good. It's like a sriracha mayo to kind of drizzle on top. And then I'm gonna also put sesame seeds on there. Just sounds really good and yummy for tonight. And then these have been like my go-to snacks lately, these Perfect bars. I'm trying the coconut peanut butter flavor for the first time, but my go-to is this dark chocolate chip peanut butter one. I love these so much, so I've been loving that. I can't tell if she is gonna sleep for me or what, but I need to go upstairs and fold some laundry, so I think I might try.
She is just so cute. You're so cute.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and try to get some laundry done. Also, I have a whole list of home projects that I am planning on doing within the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for those videos. I cannot wait to share them with you guys. So many things that I have just been kind of putting off that I've wanted to do, a couple things that kind of randomly hit me, and then one that I'm just waiting on the florals to go on sale at Hobby Lobby so I can buy the supplies that I need. And yeah, I'm also going to be filming her nursery tour, just getting back to my everyday life and YouTube uploading schedule. So keep your eye out for more videos from me, and thank you guys so much for watching this little update, and I will see you in my next video.